Good afternoon, YouTube. It is me, Random Robin, and today we shall be playing more Doki Doki Literature Club. Last time, Sayuri was getting a little upset over, I'm guessing my choice for Yuri. So, unfortunately for her, sorry about that. And, Yuri, it was about to be at my house, so this is gonna get nifty. Let's go check it out. What was it was this one. Okay. So, I hope everyone's doing okay, and, during all these, 2020 times. And, yeah. Let's go ahead and dive right in. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayuri since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayuri said and what Monica said, sorry. Is it really okay for me to put Sayuri's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayuri before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Why is there no music? This is strange. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Why is there no music? Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayuri? Hi, Robin. That's some oddly quiet music. I sit down in her room. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayuri's room is as messy as it's always been. I like her cute little angry bird and cow in the background there. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayuri had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence. Sayuri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayuri smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Robin. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. What? Whoa. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. What? Why are you laughing about that? Sayuri! I grabbed Sayuri by the shoulders. Yeah, calm down. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayuri gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Robin. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayuri? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Robin? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Wow. this took a turn. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? Wow. This took a turn. That's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. Yes, I'm in shock. Wow. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sarah kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? That's the thing. Sometimes people just don't notice it. Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayuri? Huh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do is tell me. You don't understand at all, Robin. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Wow. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Help everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. Well, I didn't get closer to Natsuki, if that helps. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayuri. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Robin. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayuri's face. Wow, talk about a... This was definitely a turn for something I was not expecting. Alright, hang on. Sorry, folks. This definitely went somewhere. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. Wow. I'm in a shock, to be honest. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayuri's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Robin, Sayuri, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Robin. Sayuri isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayuri's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Robin, Sayuri barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayuri finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Robin. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayuri lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this had to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sari shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Uh, it's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I'll look forward to it. Whew. That was something else. That was... I gotta process that. Wow. I've found the strangest games, haven't I? Let's see. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. Yeah. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over, too. I think Sayuri's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should focus on what's... As you can see, I'm definitely trying to process things. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Exactly. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. Sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I still get really nervous when nobody answered the door. You could have always texted me. If I'd known, I would have reassured you and hurried on more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. That's a very clean room. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. I'd really be embarrassed I would really be embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Sorry. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. I try to pretty up my own room if people come by. At least make it look less of a disaster area, or try to anyway. Especially if there's like plans, then I try to. Sometimes though, I don't know the plans are happening, and then people just show up, and I'm like, oh. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? Okay. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Yeah, she wants to go the extra mile for stuff. She's gonna be the champ of everything. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved, and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was gonna use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? I got no idea. I know smells. Is that so? Whoops, I hope I didn't skip anything. It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. See, I bet some people are thinking, like, how can he read the weird words that nobody knows and then suddenly can't talk for nothing? Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. The thing's made of wood, right? In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through the hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of... Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells bitter, a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that'll be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write different words on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Wow. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract someone to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. She's just so cute. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Robin. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Oh, okay. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Oh, what? The knife is strange and beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out, I promise. Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives. I'm into knives. They're just so pretty. I have a whole sword collection of random swords, actually. And random knives. I have a friend who's way more into knives than me, but I do appreciate a good knife, whether it be for work purposes, for use at home, or just looking cool. I used to use one of my swords to cut down thin trees. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Don't, no. I don't know why, it just feels weird that knives would suit her. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Robin, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. The knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Whoa. Yuri. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Don't look, kids. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head and faces... Oh, what? Hang on. Wait. We have a way to make sure what I skipped. Come to me, mouse. Okay, burning up. I just want to make sure. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she didn't... What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Robin! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird. Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. I think it was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Well, that's a good bonding experience. Wait to get closer to people. Lick each other's fingers. Don't do that. Don't. Alright. Unless you're like a couple who's into some interesting things. Don't do that to just get closer to people. That's a bad idea. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. I don't know why I keep... Sorry, people. I don't know why I keep yawning today. I must be tired. I've been playing that Among Us, and we end up playing until later in the evening. So you can go watch those videos, by the way. They're all up. Although the audio quality on the first one's not too good. Good thinking come up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. Well, we'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you feel the cup's too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than the full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let me mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. You can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it would be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. See, I think that's what got me to Yuri, because I could already tell she was the artsy one. Like, I like art. I'm not that great at art. If you see my thumbnails, I'm not that good at art, but I do like art a lot. I've even taken some classes in art. Let's see, after rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. Oh man. Definitely gotta get more sleep next time. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on the banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if I finished too... sorry. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. I agree. I can just relax at home and be fine. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. That's a good... I like that. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Yeah, it's always nice to have company over. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Full agree there. Video game version of me in this game. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah! Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. And your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Ooh. Look at that picture. Wait, I think is there a way to get this thing out of the way? No, you can't change. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, this. Aren't these things? I was trying to see if I could get rid of the pink bubble around the words, but I guess not. Well, crap. Oh well. Alright, I guess we get the pink bubble. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ah. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Oh. I might have moved too fast, but did her eyes open and close for that? Just a little longer. It feels really nice. Ah. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. Look at that. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Nah, bro. Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. Man. I wish it gave me an option. I would have done something. The moment is over as soon as it begun. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. Oh, that's true. But won't that take a while? Yeah, well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here and have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, hang on one moment, folks. Just gotta check. Okay, cool. I had to check how long I've been at this. I don't think there's any more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Oh no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Theory thinks for herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. Probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her to the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over and we can go out somewhere. I forgot I don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Robin. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Whoa! That zoom in caught me by surprise. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayuri? Oh, what? Ah. Hi, Robin. Sayuri. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Robin. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I bet Sayuri about ready to say, oh no, you're leaving? Oh no, I'm sorry. But we'll be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayuri beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayuri waves goodbye after her. Sayuri, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried to staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. See, she's full of shit. I thought so. Tears start to fall down Sayuri's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Robin? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? Uh-oh. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, don't say that. It's true. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sorry, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayuri looks away. Did Monica straight up tell her to do something? I'm kind of worried. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Robin. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayuri? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayuri, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Robin, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayuri. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayuri's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayuri nods. Even if you don't understand at all your own feelings, I know that what you need most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. Oh no. Oh no, I don't like this choice. Oh no, I don't like these kind of choices, especially when I was trying to go close to Yuri. Oh no. Oh no, I don't like these choices. Hang on. I hate these parts. I'm saving real quick. Alright. I'm sorry. I feel that was bad. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayuri forced a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Yeah. No. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayuri, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, just so I can get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Robin. I'll trust you with anything at all. So, Sayuri's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Uh-oh. I can't do a high-pitched girl scream, I think. So this is going to sound very bland, and I'm sorry. Ah! I'm sorry. Oh, this is so bad, though. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Yeah, this episode is a roller coaster, I'll tell you that. Sayuri looks over her shoulder and flashed me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayuri! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sari through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sari's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sari will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. I'm sorry, Sari. I can't say I love you because I'm trying to get Yuri. Oh, no. Oh, that felt so bad. Oh. Oh, no. I'm tempted to load that back. Oh, I'm so tempted to load that back. Oh, whoops. What did I skip just now? Hang on. It's the day of the festival. Okay. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sari. But Sari isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided it's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry. I gently rolled it up and take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki does about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sari and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Why is there no music though? Something's wrong. Robin, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. There must be ones that she prepared that have all the poems we were performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and submitted it. That's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sari with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I'd say that, but I suddenly remember what Sari told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly simple for her to do that. I don't know why my brain will randomly rearrange words like that. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all? You should take a little responsibility for her, Robin. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all, but I stammer embarrassed. Did Sarah really tell her about it that quickly? And how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica's being as friendly as usual. For some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Yeah, what the hell do you know, Monica? Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Sure. Sure I do. I grabbed one of the pamphlets and laid it out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones that they performed during their practice. What's this? I flipped to Sari's poem. It's different than the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh. Percent. I see percent right here for some reason. Get out of my head. 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 Wow. Get out of my head. Wow. Get out of my head. 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 Okay, I'm not going to read get out of my head so many times, but holy crap. Get out of my head. Hang on. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Wow. I need to go find Sari. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Robin, what's wrong? Nothing. The poem feels completely different from everything else Sari's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sari, so, yeah, peace. Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I need to get... Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out that after out of me. What? Strain myself? I quicken my pace. What? What? Okay, I should have tried a little harder. for Sayuri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. It's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayuri's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayuri? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I actually did. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayuri's room, I knock on the door. Sayuri? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? I'm scared. But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh my god! What? Sayuri? What is happening? Oh god. Oh, what? An exception has occurred. Film, game script lines, C, trace back for detail. What the fuck? What? Yeah, what the hell? What the actual hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. What the fuck? There's no way this can be real. Sorry I wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I'm not believing it either. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sarah I'd be there for her. I told her I know what's best and everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? Oh my god, this music. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I knew that one choice was so bad. What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? And what was that? That was like, wait, what was that file trace thing that was up here? Turning down her confession. Oh my god, there's like a tear in my eye right now. I don't know how to feel. It's between the music and what I just saw. That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ear. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is all my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Oh my god! Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. And that was the end of the game? No. What the hell? Guys. So let's just take a gander. Okay. Maybe, why does my game look broken? I can't even tell what this says right here. I'm not gonna click this, I'm scared. I'm gonna try and load when I made that choice. File error. Character Sayuri. The file is missing or what? Can I go? The save file is corrupt. Starting a new game. What? Blah, 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 blah. And the music's different. I can hear it. What is happening? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention might draw to herself. Yeah, Sayuri! That girl is blah, 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 my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? What? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more, and frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let, I don't even know, catch up to me. Oh my god! Oh my god! What is happening? Okay. Okay. I think, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm guessing I'm gonna save. All my saves are gone. Okay, we're gonna blep blep. Okay. I think I think I need to get away from this game for a little bit and process what I've just seen here. Wow, I don't know how to feel right now. Oh, this episode is a roller coaster and a half. Well, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed some Doki Doki Literature Club today. I think we're gonna have to call this an episode. So if you all enjoyed the video, maybe like it, subscribe if you haven't yet. If not, no pressures. I'm gonna go process this, and I will catch you next time. Have a good one, I guess.